What's up, everybody? Well, nobody. I don't know. We'll see if anybody comes in. I'm super late. Didn't think I would come on, but talk to Jay Watts. He said jump on, so here I am. So I'm on the regular YouTube. I probably need to turn the light on, man. Let me turn the light on. There we go. Yeah. What up, Danny Leshy? What's cracking? Didn't have any real plans today. See if anybody did anything for Father's Day. If anybody got any real gifts, this type of year we get the fathers get treated really kind of. Why does it look like this is always on a? I go on YouTube, man. It just be looking crazy. It look like my tank is slanted. Does it look like my tank slanted on YouTube? You got? It looked like it's slanted to me. Does it look like? All right, so it's got to be the computer though, for real, y'all. But I don't know why. This is this one? It works. It's like, all right. So look, to me, it looks like my tank is doing this. Like it's not. What it look like to y'all? Do it look like is? I feel like if the computer was tilted up, but then it looked like, damn it, I'm slanted. All right, so I'm not on StreamYard, so I don't have any of the fancy schmancy stuff. I kind of just jumped on real quick because I know I'm super late, and I'm glad that you guys are jumping in. And the question is, well, the first of all, happy Father's Day to all fathers. Happy Father's Day to all mothers who had to be fathers. Let's not forget about them. Um, but I didn't even put this on StreamYard. I decided to go pro bono on right here. This is for everybody. Thank y'all for coming on through, man. Let me go ahead and make sure I get everybody clear. So Danny Weshy first one in here. Watts Waters second. Silver Creek Aquatics. Legacy Hobbies. Melly Mel was cracking. Mark Strelson was cracking. Makes it Cali was cracking. George. And there we go. There we go. So yes, once again, happy Father's Day to all fathers. Happy Father's Day to all mothers who had to be fathers, stepfathers who are fathers, fish fathers who are father fish, or not father fish, but who are fishy fathers. We'll take y'all too. Um, I had all of my kids with me over the weekend. It was great. Good time. My son, who was 13, on his way to high school, he got me a chain that he got me like a dog tag. It's an Ace of Spades dog tag. I told him I never take it off, and I took it off almost immediately after I said that. My daughter gave me the best gift. I have all boys and one girl, so thank God for her because she at least gives me something super useful. She got me a magnetic cell phone holder for the car. So, like, you put this into the little vent, and then you put the magnet on the back of your phone case, and it just sits right there. I've been doing like little stuff on it just to see if it moves and not. It's good to go. So yeah, so I got that. Got breakfast in bed. Everybody got me a card. My 13-year-old, my 11-year-old, my stepsons, my 5-year-old, and my 1-year-old gave me a little basketball card. It was pretty cool. So, all in all, it was pretty cool. I can't complain. I did go and wish my dad a happy Father's Day, and helped him move some more stuff because they are almost done. We're almost done getting them moved into the house, into their new house. So that's going really well. But I do have some bad news, and you guys can probably help me out with this. Tomorrow, I am going to go to the school. That 30 that 30 tank rack, they deemed it not suitable for the school in my classroom. So I'm going to have to get rid of that 30 tank rack. The head of the supervisor of maintenance, I met with him. We looked at it. He said that super cumbersome. He said we could get guys to kind of get it and take it up, upstairs and put it in your classroom, but it's a fear and a liability that maybe somebody might complain, maybe hurt their back or stub their finger or something like that. Then the school is liable for it. Then he said, in case of earthquake, there's no way to kind of like pin it down or hunker it down. Then he was worried about it being on the third floor, just in case you had a couple of tanks break and burst open. Where's all that water going to go? And so it was just too many cons as to what to do with the tank. You know what I'm saying? The what ifs outweighed the pros. So me being a educator and a fish keeper could definitely see the pros and what a 30 rack system would do for my classroom, my curriculum, my students. And that's the only way I looked at it. Them not being teachers, not being fish keepers, and the job that they're in, they have to look at it as liability, lawsuits, people getting hurt for possibly trying to move the thing in there, water damage in case something happens, yada yada. So that's where I'm at, man. That's where I'm at. But they did say, and they were not opposed to me constructing my own rack system that fits, that wouldn't be so cumbersome, that wouldn't be so heavy, something like that. So I've got ideas coming up for that. Would love to hear some of you guys' ideas. I know a lot of you guys use the cinder block wood system. The president of Mozzie was telling me a way that he usually that he does it, which seemed pretty doable. I wouldn't mind getting a step by step, and actually I only have 2 classes this year, so I can have each class do half of the steps, and together they would have created a fish rack in our classroom in the space that I have provided. Now it's a 12-foot space. But before that happens, and my homework for you all is this: I am going to get several nice pictures of the rack, and I am going to have to sell this rack within the week before they break it down and do something else with it. Couple of stipulations. I know for those of you guys that are in St. Louis, this probably wouldn't matter to you, but if you guys happen to find somebody, they would have to come get it, of course. It's 13 foot by 6 foot, 2 feet and 2 inch wide. It weighs probably about a good 350, 400, and cumbersome. It's welded together. It's not welded together, but it's been up for 55 years, so it's rusted. Well, it's together. All right. So they told me that if I sell it, take those proceeds, get the materials I need to build a different rack system in the classroom. So I am going to make some, especially if you're in St. Louis. Danny, I don't know if you know anybody, but if you could just put the word out. I don't know if you guys could do Facebook. I don't know. I have never done Facebook Marketplace or anything like that. So only places I know how to put it up to are on Band. I could put it on my Facebook, but I've never been to Marketplace, so maybe I could try that. But I need to try to shop that out so I can get rid of it ASAP to somebody who's going to use it in the area. They just would have to come get it. That's the only stipulation. So look, Danny West, you trying to get into his fish room. Oh man. I knew all you guys were coming. I should have just went ahead and put it on StreamYard, man. That way I could have put y'all comments up here, but you guys gotta look at it. Ask some of the local fish stores if they need additional racking. You know what? That's a great idea, Danny. I'll call Tropical World Pets, and I'll call um, Malawi Aquatics. I need some more names of some pet stores. So we'll try to get that together. Holy snapadoli. Kenny B is coming with $20 for the Fish Tank Rack Material Fund. Thank you so much, ABC. I really appreciate it. Seriously. Yeah, I whoever has the best way to set this rack system up, which will be a challenge since everybody thinks they're the best. But if you guys got a great way to set up a rack system, and I'm talking about the space that I'm working with is like 11 foot. It's like 11 feet, okay, and about 4 feet deep in. I have that big of a space in my classroom where I can do this in. I don't want to make it the full 12 feet. I want to be able to go behind it, do maintenance. I want students to be able to go behind it. They're going to put lights around it, the whole nine. I want them to be able to do their videos against it. I want them to be able to grab fish out of it. I want them to be able to do the whole thing. And I want them to construct it. I would love a step-by-step directions that I can give those students. I can bring in the materials and they can take several classes on setting that up. And it would be nice because I have juniors and seniors. So they can actually, say it was a donation from the senior class for the classroom. Like that type of love is what I'm looking for. So if you guys have directions, if you guys think you set up racks the best, let me know what you're working with. Send me some directions. You can send it to my email, at FishyBizzAquatics at Gmail. That'd be dope. And let me look through them so I can print out some directions, get some materials, and try to make that work. And in between time, I am going to try to get rid of this rack. They are only giving me, I probably only have these. Oh, shit. I already missed a day because I didn't go to work today. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe. I'm gonna try to. It's gonna be like a first come, first serve. If somebody says that they'll love to come get it, boom, best offer, whatever. I just want to see it go to somewhere good instead of the alternative. So, just solid 2x4s. Make a big box with some cross beams to prevent collapse. Your ecology class will turn into wood shop. LOL. Yeah. And the wood shop teacher just retired, so I don't know if they even going to have a wood shop class. we are missing a chemistry teacher, so that's why I got to take an extra physical science class, or I would have been in decent shape. The easiest is the cinder block and 2x4, says Mexicali. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. And my question for you guys that do the cinder block and sometimes you get those 2x4s. They're not perfect, right? But you have to have a perfectly level to put those tanks on, or you could potentially crack them. Am I wrong? So if you don't get the 2x4s and they're all perfect, what do you put on there to make it perfectly level? Do I gotta sand them? Do we gotta do stuff like that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Um, what up, Big Mike? New local Austin in this thing. BS, bring it up. Like, bring it up every time you ask for something. F them. Don't worry about it, but never let them forget. Just make individual 2 tank stands. Out of what? Watts. If you have a shop class in the school, you can get them involved as well. Yeah, like I said, the shop teacher is retiring. Aqua Gardens in. What's cracking? Brother Drew, big bro. Thanks. Hey, thanks for coming through, Brother Drew. I had a great conversation with Brother Drew, Garcia, and Vibes when they were on the other day. I went backstage with those boys. Um, Great conversation. Brother Drew is going to be one to come up here soon. Definitely. I agree with Kenny. See if you can get the shop class to build a rack for you. I tell you what, the shop teacher that was there had just retired this year, and he was on board with me. He had been there ever since I was going to school there in high school, and he's just now retiring. I mean, I still have a pretty decent rapport with him. I may be able to get him to kind of like not come out of retirement, but at least come and show us the ropes and knock off the rack system for me. That might be actually doable. But I do want the kids to be involved, so maybe I can have them take my class down to the shop and see what we can do. Mexicali, I'm sure they'll have a problem with cinder blocks on the 3rd floor. Right. It's also the safest to build and no tools required. Yeah, I like that part about that too, Mexicali. But going from a 13 rack, that whole thing, they would be happy to probably be okay with them cinder blocks. Seriously. Um, I might not be able to do all 30, but maybe I can get, maybe a tier of 15, like maybe 5, 5, 5, if I do it right. Let's see. Hey, Drew, I just had a tooth extracted and I'm taking the night off. All right, why are we always yelling? Feel better. That tooth extraction is no fun. Make sure you take the medicine that they asked you to take. Unless it's super addictive, then definitely take you like some extra strength Tylenols. Get you some rest. I really appreciate you and thank you again. Crystal Pets and Plants, thank you. Chims, what's Chims? You use a level and level it off. You use a level and level it off. Gladiator steel shelving. Let's see. Gladiator steel shelving. Yeah, I missed it. Let's see. Use a level and level it off. Okay. Gladiator steel shelving, Home Depot. Get 2 5-foot sets, one for each class. Get 2 5-foot sets. One. Okay. Clicks images. All right. Gladiator steel shelving, Home Depot. All right. Let me look that up. See what we got out of wood. That way it's easy to move. So is cinder blocks and wood like the only way? Is cinder blocks the only way that wood rack works there? I mean, or is it? So I have like some racks that could be used as as fish racks that I got from Home Depot, which I'm pretty sure everybody uses. But like that rack right there that's holding all the clothes and totes, and that rack right there that's holding another set of totes and whatnot. But is that basically what we're gonna be ended up? I mean, those are easy to put together. They don't seem like they really weigh that much, but I don't know, it's something about them that's just different than having. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Atkins? Toski, what's cracking? No, I was super late, Toski. Don't. That's on me. Granite Shelby, they have built several multi-tank stands. Got the new Zelda game and been playing the heck out. Oh man, everybody has Toski. I can't wait to get my TV and set up my video games, which I probably still won't have time for, which sucks. Because I want to play the new Street Fighter so bad. I've been playing the demo over my friend's house. You can only play with Ryu and that other kid Luke so much before you start ready. I'm ready to kick some. I'm ready to go. Kenny E is up in this thing. What's cracking? Garcia is up in this thing too. Kenny E, we're talking about how I have to give up the 30 tank rack. So I'm going to have to end up having the students make their own racks. So we'll see how that goes. Aqua Garden Zen says, Toski, I'm going to be getting a new one. I'm excited. Yeah, I've always loved Legend of Zelda. Even when it came out for Nintendo, I had the gold cartridge. Dun, 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 even the music. And then I remember watching it on the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. It was done really well. Anytime you get to shoot your sword out as a projectile and still hold on to it is dope. It's got a boomerang that comes back to him, the whole nine. I just love it. Gladiator has 4 adjustable shelves, support up to 2,000 pounds per shelf. Gladiator. All right, clicks. Let's see what we got here. Gladiator, not the movie. Gladiator shelving on Depot. Oh, so that's what I just showed you right here. This is it right here, right? Damn, that's $240 for a 4-tier heavy duty wielded steel. All right, so I gotta get some money for this. Let's see what we got. Husky muscle rack, Gladiator 5-tier steel garage. All right, so yeah, so with this, I'm only doing 10s, right? So you would only be able to put the 10s in there. How many 10s will fit on this, y'all? So you only put the 10s in sideways. Is that what we're talking about? About 240 each, yeah. So I need 2 of those. We're looking at $480. It's almost $500. I wonder if they'll let me go into the damn budget to get something like this. They'll probably be like, yeah, right. Cinder blocks and some 2x4s, man, and have the fish fam send them some stickers to cover the cinder blocks. Then we're back to cinder blocks and 2x4s. That seems like the cheaper way to go, the easier way to go. No tools needed. Still need to make sure that they're leveled up. Caleb Shirley was cracking. Thank you for coming through. Everybody's rocking right now. We are all trying to figure out the best way for my students to build a fish rack in the classroom. And that's what we're talking about right now tonight. Good luck putting stickers on cinder blocks. Says you don't have to use all the shells. Yeah, okay. Looks like 15 tins per rack. 15 tins? Holy smoly. Sideways tanks would fit most tanks, right? Um, the side view is just so, it's just not as, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like that rack, man. That rack was holding them display ways. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, man. If we lived in Florida, I could just put that thing outside, and the kids could just go at it. You know where I would put it if I would put it outside, but since we're in Missouri, I can't even do that. We just started the environmental club started and I'm not because I'm not part of it, but the environmental club started a garden. It's right in front of the school, kind of like offset off the library. If we live someplace tropical like Florida or something like that, that stayed hot all the time, where I could put tanks outside, I would sit that rack like boom right there, and have the overflow and all of the water change hose flow right into that garden for that good water that they need. Do the water change, water the garden with that good, fill it back up, but we don't, and I can't, so I'm done talking about it. The heavy duty one, secure them to the floor or the wall. Clicks. In a perfect world, that is a great idea. I have the school district is real fickle about stuff like that. They bring up the scenarios, earthquakes, and, tanks all break. You're on the third floor. Will the school floor hold 2,000 pounds? I told them with the 30 system rack, and I put all 10s on it. I said you're looking at a max of 3,500 pounds. That school was built in the 30s. It's made out of marble and brick. I'm pretty sure that it'll hold all of that. But these are the things they say to me, so they can tell me no. So, and they don't want to try it, because if they're right, then I look like Boo Boo the Fool, and I don't want to do that either. So I don't know if it consists in drilling into the wall or the floor. I'm not sure how well they would take that clicks images, but these are some great comments. I appreciate it. You have to have 2 shelves of 10s, a shelf of 20s, and a shelf of a 40 breeder. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. But you know what? I would do it sideways or the longer ways and get more of one if the students are going to kind of like my whole purpose is for them to take them home and become fish keepers, correct? So they can set them up, they can stock them for the year, and then they can break them down and take them home. And that would be ideal. That way they wouldn't have to, they would go up sporadically. Maybe they get taken home by the first break that we have, which is like winter break, and maybe that'll be the cut of the semester. Then we get some more up there for other students possibly. So yeah, I think that would be ideal. I think that would be ideal. I got 230 gallons on 2x4s and center blocks, says Brother Drew. Okay. Start dropping hints to your school district how greenhouse could be a good thing on school ground to teach kids some world like trades. That's a great idea, Danikin. Like, the superintendent rocks with me, so she's definitely into all of that. If it's something that's gonna help the kids get their stuff together and teach them something, lessons and stuff like that, we're on that. We're on that. Caleb Shirley says, Garcia. What's up? Lady Diane, hey, your guppies are doing fine. I've been waiting for this big one to pop. It looked like she popped once, but I think she's gonna get popped again because she's fat as hell again. So I think I see some little ones running around when I feed them. Yeah. Yeah, we got some in there. Yep, it's some. Yeah, we got some. We got some babies in there for those. What are those? What they VA? What are they? What guppies were these? Vega. It started with a V though, don't it? You got them from Corey from Aquarium Co-op. Coming in and leave alike. Daughters in town were gabbing up a storm. Oh, happy Daddy Day! Right on, Diane. I don't know if you even heard me, but your guppies are doing fine. Every school needs a herbology class. Let me tell you something, Danny. We are missing teachers. Teachers are getting out of the field of teaching so fast that we cannot we're down a chemistry teacher. I have to teach an extra section of science. We just got an industrial tech teacher. He's gone. He retired. I'm not sure if we filled that position. So there may not even be an industrial tech elective. We were it's been 2 years since we've had home economics offered because our facts teacher left. Like, if we don't have the teachers, we can't offer the classes, and it just is sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. I do, however, feel that this Severum is really. I'm thinking about I might get a tank full of Severums. Severums and angels. Severums and rainbows. I don't know. I got them all in the 60, and I'm just trying to figure out these rummy noses are looking good too. Anyway, what was I saying? That didn't help. Yeah. So I kind of feel like if they maybe paid teachers a little bit more, um, and not only that, but um, they would have to they would have to the pay, of course, could always be better, and that could be, everybody says that probably about all everybody's job, but um it's the backing of the teachers when it comes to the students in the public school. You have to have a strong administration team. Your administration team has got to wholeheartedly back the teacher as much as they can, as opposed and sometimes that ends up them having to take the brunt of it. You get irate parents, angry parents, but some of these parents are just definitely in the wrong. But you have a lot of administration that placates to the parents, knowing that the student is wrong. The parent knows that the student is wrong. The student knows that the student is wrong, but they're still going to just berate administration. And I'll call the police and I'll call the superintendent. You got to have all of the administration as they got to be on one account. So that if they do call the superintendent backs the principal backs the teacher lets you know straight up exactly what went down, and know that it is the onus is on that student. That way, no matter how high up you take it, everybody's on the same accord. And sometimes it gets fickle in there to where the teacher's out there on a limb by themselves, and that easily makes a teacher like, yo, I don't have to do this. Like, I'll go somewhere else. So I know I went on a little tangent there. I don't even know why. What were we even saying? Vienna says those are the Vienna guppies. Yes, somebody said guppy daddy. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Is my song. Then do some fish ponds. Use fish water for plants. For some plants. Where would I put a pond at? Everything outside Kenny is just it's terrible, man. Like, we get super hot. It's coming into July. It's gonna be nice and hot, but it still gets down crazy low. August, September, and all of that. Yeah, we getting freeze, ice, all kinds of stuff. Congrats, Guppy Daddy, Vienna Guppies from Daniken, originally from Co-op. Okay, got it. Oh, those came from Daniken. Daniken, I got some of your guppies in my house, G, by way of Lady Diane. If they got me a greenhouse, I would teach the hell out of those kids when it comes to herbology. But alas, I'm not a qualified teacher. I tell you what, pretty soon you know, it's not going to take much to get qualified there, buddy. Um, sorry. Yep. So, yep, there you have it, you guys. So that's where I'm at right now. And in the midst of all that, I am trying to get my curriculum together so I can be on my P's and Q's this year with these two classes. I don't have an odd number of classes anymore. I have two classes, so they virtually can do the same things, and I can start turning them into competition that way that they continue doing, try to do better than the next one, which also will make it easier for me to go on field trips because I take 30 kids on a field trip. I barely need probably maybe just one other person with me as far as chaperone goes. So that makes a trip to the aquarium possible, trip to Missouri Conservation possibility. And we talked about this on the last stream of me getting my students to a couple of bodies of water here in Missouri and maybe, create their biotopes or go on a collector's retreat or collector's trip or something like that and see if we can't collect some natural habitat native fish and plants. So I really think that that's going to be dope. Sketty Nona, what's cracking? No, I didn't go collecting with Mazza. When did they go? I went down Thursday. I went Thursday for the speaker and the election. When did they go collecting? Because Melanie told me the same thing. What I miss? Who's in the hotspot? I haven't hotspotted in a minute. Um, Vibes is doing hotspot questions on Vibes. Vibe check. The vibe is it the vibe checked or that's what Vibes has got going. Hello, everybody. Not ignoring y'all. Friday, they went Friday. I was off work Friday. What the Was it in a Darter? Was it in the Darter email or something, or was it on ban? I don't. Ugh. I don't check stuff, man. Vibes check, says Garcia. Crap. 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 Which is cool too, because you know what? I need to talk to Mozzie to figure out where they go collecting at, so that I can already have an area that they're already going to. Lady Di, do you think I can get students to get a field trip to this area? You think that would be a problem or an issue? I know we talked about having like fisher's license anytime you're doing collecting and stuff like that. Um, these kids are most likely going to be 16 and 17, maybe a few are 18 at this time for the seniors newsletter with the speaker that was there Thursday. Crap. I missed the whole dang old thing. I went there for the speaker and then didn't even. Oh, I really need to work my calendar a little bit better. That is like my goal for this summer is to put everything in my calendar, and I'm talking about like just saying it to my Google and letting it go on the calendar and letting the calendar just tell me exactly where I need to be, because I be having a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I don't check email the best. I'll be doing a whole bunch of nothing, man. I be tired, bro. Why does that? Is that an albino? I got a pleco in here that looks sickly. It looked like a ghost. Oh, this must be an albino. I forgot he was even in there. Is the rubber lip still in there? And I don't even know what's in my tanks anymore. I just put 4 angels in here, some pearls from Larry, Lady Diane, if you're still in there, from Mozzie. They are freaking beautiful, bro. I need them to get bigger so I can take them to the school. They're gonna rock out. Every time they pass by the light, man, you see that shimmer off that pearl, man. That's freaking beautiful, guys. In chat, put on in chat if you want Fishy Biz to do a hot spot. Garcia says put ones in the chat if you guys want the hot spot back. But I got to come with some different stuff. So if you guys want a hotter spot, it'll be dope. Vibes has done his vibes check with my hot spot questions, man. I'm not mad at him. So I got to come spicy. So yeah, we're gonna rock out. My Blue Angels have that too. I'm sure someone in the club would know who to contact. I've got a lot of calls to make. I need to be making calls. That's what I really need to do. I need to call Aquarium and get that set up, because I played around with it last year. They said, yeah, they didn't. Then I had to get back to somebody who didn't get back to me. Then by the time it was time for them to go, it was like testing time. And so I couldn't really get them there. It was a whole bunch of, I want everything solidified. When I get in there this year, I want everything solidified. All field trips. I want buses. I want money already paid. I just want us to have to just put it on the calendar. They need to get their field trip form signed by their teachers. If they're doing poorly in other classes, they are not going. If they're not making an A/B in my class, they're not going. If they have not done the significant work on how to set up a tank properly, know what the nitrogen cycle is, know what substrate is, basically, you know what I'm saying? They're not going. Okay, that is what the class entails. That's at least like the first semester, and then we'll get more into the ecology outside of the aquatic ecosystem for the second semester. Who's my hotspot co-host? The hotspot was great. Where's the new people? I know there are plenty. How about this? Is there anybody that you guys in the hotspot? You guys see if you guys can get them to contact me if they're down. That'll help me out. In the meantime, between time, I'm gonna try to make that thing pop. Get some dope questions, some cool little cut screen transitions. I got a lot of different stuff in mind for that. And don't forget, I still want to set up tanks to tables. I still think that is a hot. I think that's dope. I have yet to figure out. I might have to try to play with some AI type stuff and come up with these cichlid dishes, these freshwater fish dishes, and I might have to have like a round table panel and like just kind of like showcase what it would look like if we cooked paku pie, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. I think that's gonna be super dope. I really need to do something for members, man. I need to do some members only. I'm gonna do some fun stuff, man, for members only, man. I think that'll be a good tribute for my members that have been riding with me this long, man. I really do. Oh, you don't really need all of that. It was fun without the bells and whistles and that stupid horn. What, you don't like the horn, Lady Di? I changed it to dolphins because Bunny Viper was getting ticked off about the horn. Plus, they said like their like dogs were going crazy and whatnot. I kind of think it's kind of fun, man, that I can control stuff in your house. I feel like Alexa. Like, like when I set the horn off, your dog goes crazy. Meow, meow, meow. Arr, arr, arr. Oh damn, wrong one. Mm-mm. No, no. My husband can't sleep. I hate the horn and the horny dolphin. Well, I'm glad you guys don't bite any bones. You guys tell me straight up how you feel, man. I wouldn't expect nothing less. This is dope. Vibes wants me to bring the hotspot back. Of course, he needs more questions. I gotta love Vibes, man. Shout out to Vibes, man. Shout out to Vibes Garcia and Brother Drew again, man. I swear we talked for like about an hour and a half, and maybe even a little bit longer than that. We talked, man. Definitely good conversations, man. Good conversations. Um, yeah, yeah. So, um, I need to find. We love you, but the horn sucks. um, okay, so here's the things. I need to see if I can find somebody that can actually use the 30 rack. Have to be able to come and pick it up out of the school. Um, so I need to try to get that done this week. If you guys can help me in any way, I really appreciate it. I'll put pictures up on YouTube in the post section, and I'll also put it in Facebook on my Fishy Biz Facebook portion. I'll put it in Mozzie. I'll put it on Band. So I need that. Also, be thinking of directions step by step for my own rack to build with the students in the classroom. I'm thinking I have an 11-foot wide, long space, about 4 feet deep, maybe. Okay. Um, it doesn't matter how high. I mean, I got pretty high ceilings, but I don't want to do too much. I don't want it to get overweight where they tell me no. So yeah, the 30 rack, they shut me down, Lady Di. Diane needs that rack in her basement. Well, come and get it, Di. You got to get a trailer or something. Danny, you need it. I rent. You know what I had told Mike, you guys, I said maybe Mozzie could use it and just kind of like leave it there on that back. And that way when we have like fishy festivals or auctions and stuff like that, people could kind of just like display their stuff there. I don't know if they could rent it out or whatever the case may be, but he was like, "Yeah, we only do that once a year, though." I was like, yeah, yeah. Other than that, it just takes up space. Put it in Danny's backyard, right? I don't know. I don't know, but those are the two things that I have to do. Plus, I also have to call Missouri Conservation so I can see what's up with the license and if these kids can do a field trip to see if they can look at native species, fish. I have to call St. Louis Aquarium so that I can get those students qualified and have everything solidified there. And I need to think of some more field trip options. I would love to take these kids out of the school building as much as possible, especially when it comes to aquatic ecosystems and things of that nature. Um, can we go fishing in Creve Coeur Park? Can we just throw rods in there? Like, is that going to be an issue? Nothing is going on my backyard. I've seen people fish in Creve Coeur Park. I've seen people fish in Spanish Lake. At who's that? Sioux Park, Sioux Passage. You need a license, but you can fish at Creek Coral. All right, so everything's a license. Does the zoo have anything interesting in as far as fish ecosystems go? I know they got the polar bear and the sea lion joints, but I'm talking about, are there fish at the zoo? I want to say I want to say they do. They do have a big like almost like the Cabela's and Bass Pro. They have like the native species in there, right? I think they have that at the zoo. That'll be a good field trip too. Not a fishing trip, educational. Fishing trips are educational. I've seen cuttlefish and Danny just has cuttlefish on the brain. Used to be, it's gone. It's gone. Uh, well, that sucks. Hmm. Well, things to think about, y'all. You can still pet stingrays, right? Yeah, you could do that at the science center. I mean, at the science center. That's a science center. I haven't been to the science center forever. I guess I would have to look. You can pet stingrays at the aquarium too, though. It's a gift shop extension right now. I need. What other field trips can we go for fish? I mean, if we're not collecting, if we're not fishing, aquarium, zoo, or not zoo, aquarium. That's it. That's all we can do to take kids. Do you people live here? I ain't been to the zoo in forever, and usually these kids make me take them to the zoo. I haven't been there. Well, I haven't been this summer for sure. I'm sure I'll be going sometime this summer. These kids will make me go. In year, and they had an area to pet stingrays. Yeah, so the stingray area is right before you get to the eatery, the cafeteria. Get a fajaka for your school. That's one fish in a lot of gallons of water. Where I'm gonna put that at? Shamu Aquariums, Fish Market. Fish Market. Mm. That's where me and Gina were supposed to go live. Hey, that Fish Market is, boy, it's a sweatshop for fish. Them fish, they got tilapia packed into like 275 gallons. They just like in there, like yo, please pick me. I'd rather get eaten than stay in here. Pea puffers would be pretty cool. You know what? I do want to set up some different tanks this year. I do. So right now, since I emptied them because I thought I was going to get the 30 racket. Shoot, excuse me. I have two. I have an empty 55 gallon, an empty 40 gallon, um, 15-gallon bow out, um, a 20 long, two 20 longs. Oh, and I just got 30 freaking tanks from Mozzie. So actually, I have plenty of 10s and 20s. So I can do. I really need to set that rack up, you guys. I really do because I just got too many tanks just laying. I filled up. Oh man, them teachers gonna be pissed when they get in there, man. I filled up our storage area where the teachers go to get their. Where they go in the refrigerator, put their stuff at. They got a microwave in there, and they got a what's the thing, man, where you could put the bread in there, and then you could close it up, and then you could turn it on, and it dings, but it got a glass opening. I'm not fancy. I don't have this stuff. What is it? It's not a microwave. It's like a step down from the microwave, but you could actually see your food getting hot. What is that? What is it, man? He meets Phantom with a stick. Man, Craig's cavefish is going through it over at the crib. The bloke over the back is pushing me. He keeps annoying my dog, waving a stick over the fence at him. I might just undo the panel so next time he meets Phantom with a stick. Dog, I can't stand people. So he's like over your fence with a stick, like driving your dog crazy. Excuse me. That was a good one. Fish related field trips for fish markets are nasty, but that's just because I think fish tastes gross. Oh, Shamu, you think fish tastes gross? Like all of them? Toaster oven is correct. Thank you, only Oscars. Anyway, I've got the lights on top of the refrigerator. I got tanks. I got like tank lining the floors, right? Then I had to use the access to run over tanks. I had to put them in the lab that's connected. So whoever takes their kid to that lab, it's nothing but tanks in the window seals. And then it's like a tanks in the back of the room. So yeah, I got a not an air fryer, but it was a toaster oven was the correct answer. Ding ding ding. Is Roaring Rivers too far? They have a fish hatchery. What is Roaring Rivers? Now we got Raging Rivers, but that is a like it's like a huge amusement. No, it's not huge amusement park, but it's a water park. Roaring Rivers. Where are you from? Clicks Images and Clicks Images. What do you do? Do you do like t-shirts or something? Clicks Images. You probably do. I guess you got to do images on the clicker on the laptop. I can do a lot of stuff by myself. Garcia. Let's see. Craig, he probably wants to complain about Phantom barking. Danny Phantom will bite his arm off if he gets a hold of him. Big Tank Hank up in this thing. DWC was cracking. Big Tank Hank. Hashtag DWC. Welcome, big bro. He's making him bark by doing it. Man, I say let him. No, you can't let him go, man, because as soon as he gets out of your yard and bites, dude, that's Roar River State Park. Where's Roar River State Park at? Danny Phantom is a nickname of mine. Oh, I have family from St. Louis. Okay. Roar River State Park. Do we got any? Where's Roar River State Park at? Southwest Ozark Hill. One of the three state parks stockway rainbow trout. But where is it? It's in Missouri. Huh. I wonder how far it is. Take me to Roar River State Park, Missouri.
Navigating to Roaring River State Park.
Oh man, that shit is 4 hours away, son. we we'll leave. We'll have to leave. That'd have to be like a Saturday trip. Take the kids out there. Ozarks. Raging rivers. All right. Dude, but that Danny and Lady Di, that sounds like a nice little road trip for us just to see these rainbow trouts we got out there. Right on, Clicks Images. Hey, you need to come in here more, man. You've been nothing but helpful today. I appreciate you. Clicks Images. Ladies and gentlemen, Clicks Images. This is my first time having Clicks Images in the in the chat. I really appreciate it. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, put the dog down. What the? Why y'all doing this to Craig's dog? What kind of dog you got, Craig? Is it like a Cane Corso? I saw a Cane Corso in a Range Rover today, man. He was getting some gas, dude went in, and I saw like looked like a shadow moving in the back, and I was like, man, what is that, man? And his head popped up from both the seats. I was like, dang, man, that's my dog, man. Trying to some beautiful fish for sure. If you're in Southern California, there's SeaWorld, which I've been to, which I've showed my students the movie Blackfish, and now I think they're going to boycott it. Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach, Birch Aquarium. Yes, yes, we're sure you coastal states have all of the fishing stuff that you can just imagine, filled with aquariums and beautiful fish. And here in the Midwest, we are only surrounded by the muddy Mississippi and dirty Missouri river water. But we still have beautiful fish. And we have great fish keepers with some outstanding fish rooms and some dope aquariums. I need to do another So St. Louis aquarium so we can start highlighting our fish keepers again. Great Dane with an attitude, love it. Some say he's a horse. I used to let my Rottweiler play with the two Great Danes in the dog park in U City. The old principal had a Great Dane, and the athletic director, she also had a Great Dane. They would walk their Great Danes to the park, and I would walk my Rottweiler there, and just to see, and my Rottweiler was huge. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'3" and a half. My Rottweiler would put his paws on my shoulders and damn near look me in the face. So he was a pretty tall Rottweiler, but super stocky. And of course, Great Danes are just huge. But to see them just kind of like limber around and play, and him just kind of run around, it was dope. Good dog fun. Ozarks. It says 4 hours, but you better drive a motor coach in those mountains. Roads are very hilly and curvy. I hate hilly and curvy. When we drove to San Diego, man, we was up real high, and I'm sitting there like, oh my god, this is nuts. Yeah, no problem. I feel you on the teacher stuff. My sister is a science teacher back at VA. I hear all the roadblock you run into just to teach kids. It's true. My son's been showing him off. Says it brings the girls in good. It brings the girls in good work, son. Fishy Biz vibes are chilling at my place. Oh, okay. All right. Wait, Fishy Biz vibes and I are chilling at my place. Oh yeah, I forgot y'all both are in Texas. That's right. All right. One of my old customers at the pet store has a Great Dane. It's black and white splotch like a cow. He's awesome. Yeah, man. Those Great Danes are pretty cool, man. You get a Great Dane, you got to have Great Dane room. That's a big dog, man. And then they make Great Dane poops. You definitely gotta make sure that goes somewhere where it's like not near your air vents in your house, because that's a Great Dane odor right there. I'll be whipping around those curves, and a Camry says Shamu Aquariums. Dude, we let's see. My auntie stays in San Diego, and we drove from St. Louis, San Diego, because my parents always drove because they were scared of flying. But as soon as I was old enough to fly, I was out of there. I was in the air, baby. I'm not driving 16 hours ever again, nowhere. We drove to DC. We drove to Florida. We drove to San Diego. I drove San Diego one other time when I was an adult, and that was to take my girlfriend to what the medical. She was going to college out there, and we drove a Jetta all the way out there. We sucked balls, so she get because it was her car, so she could have her car. And I believe I flew back after that. Anything longer than about, I can take a 6-7 hour drive maybe, but anything after that, bro, no, 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 no. Mm-mm. Never win a game of tug and war with a great dame named Zeus. He doesn't like losing. I love San Diego. When I visited there, I don't know what it is like to, how everybody says, like, yeah, if you lived here, it's just this, is just that. We don't really do that. I don't really hear that from a lot of people that live in LA and San Diego. It seems like it's always something to do there. Like in St. Louis, it could get very boring here. Like we could just tell you like a couple of things that are there to do. Some places that you might want to do, you might not want to do. We got so much, negativity around here, but like in San Diego, it seems like you can just go to the beach and it's always going to be fun. You got great weather, you know what I'm saying? You got places to go, you know, that type thing. What up, Mike? Mike Loves Life Aquatics made it in. What's cracking? Hey, I called up your boy Troy McClarty, man, trying to get him in the hottest spot. The hotter spot is what we're going to call it. He's still ducking me, man. You tell McClarty to stop ducking me, man. Nah, he told me to hit him up and don't forget. So I'm going to hit him up, man. I'm going to hit him up. I got to get your whole little crew on here, Mike, because y'all be over there trying to do me dirty, man. I heard you going crazy on me at the Aquatic Morning Show with Jess, man. Don't worry about my music videos. First of all, y'all always play Old Fish Hole, and I had like 3 other times I was rhyming. Besides that, I had did like some Drake music voiceovers, like working on these tanks as usual. Yeah, I was like, I had the whole beat going and everything else, had the lyrics going and everything else, but y'all don't even want to look at those. So forget you and Jess making fun of me at the Aquatic Morning Show. Just don't call it the wet spot. It's probably copywritten in too. We already know how you feel about the wet stuff. I don't like flying places because then I'm relying on other people in transportation or I have to rent a car. It's true. But yeah, it just depends on, I mean, if you're going to take in sights and stuff like that, yeah. When I fly into, well, I guess if you fly into like Aquashellas, you only go into the one place, so you could just Uber there and then go ahead and Uber back or whatever. But when you get ready to, she dropped that on me, bro, off guard. I had to laugh. Nice, boy. First off, I like it was popular. Everybody cannot front when old, what was it? Old Horse Road. What was it? Anyway, that song was popping. It was playing that mug everywhere, right? Even what's the country singer that got on it? Blake Shelton? No. Garth Brooks. Was it Garth Brooks? No. It was, who is Hannah Montana's daddy? That is him, right? Anyway, he got on it. That stuff started playing on the country networks, rap, hip hop, and damn near R&B, Old Town Road with Billy Ray Cyrus. That's it. Yeah, it was popping. So of course I'm gonna just do it because why not? You know what I'm saying? And I only did it in like 2 takes. I even put the bloopers on the end of it. So it was like 2 takes. The 3rd take I just went right through with it. So whatever. You still got to make one, Mike. That's my challenge to you. Make a music video using all fish references, lyrics. Go. Do it. And see when she puts you on blast. Because right now she's got Stephen P as the #1 fish rapper in the world right now. Like he went buck wild with his joint. I should make one for real, for real. I'm thinking about making one for real now, since y'all was doing that, and show y'all some real lyrical skills. I'll rock that joint up. It's old fish hole, Danny Weshy. If we could work it out, I could give you a ride from the airport. Yeah, she played yours, Danny Weshy. SoCal has tons of tropical fish shops. I have like 7 good fish stores all within 30 minutes drive. Yeah, surprised I don't see many fish tubers in SoCal, which is, yeah, so like corridorable, Cali is out there. Who else is a Cali fish tuber? And I don't know if Corey Dorable considers herself a fish tuber. She's Instagram famous for fish. Yes, I am gonna do Daytona, Lady Di. I don't like being on camera. Yes, you do. I'll just laugh at you. That's trash. That's trash, Mike. Your little peanut head self be up there every time you're doing a trailer for your stream, and when you busted your tank up and you had to clean that joint up. But for real though, Mike, I ain't gonna front. Like, I like you. Like, I see the way that you're doing your shorts that you do with your vids, man. You got a pretty nice little fish room thing you got going on down there. I do dig that. I ain't gonna lie. Dr. Anthony. Mexicali wants to see Dr. Anthony in the hot spot. Somebody else has said so. Dr. Anthony is Amazon Research and Ornament Center Research. That's his handle, correct? Mexicali wants to see Cleveland, aka the Fish Corner. Mel, who's Mel? Oh, he must be saying hi to Mel. Aqua Balls. So Mexicali, you want to see Aqua Balls also? Dr. Anthony, Aquaria Life, and Aqua Balls. So Liquid Zoo, these are all people that you're wanting to see in the hotspots. Surf City Cichlid. Maybe I should be writing these things down. Who came in here and stole my shit? Where's my people should lock my stuff up next time? Too many hands in here. Ego takes disrespectful around here. The disrespect around. They get all mad when I go upstairs and I start cracking skulls. Then it'd be a whole nother problem. What's this? All right. Let me see. Dr. Anthony. All right. Also got to get my boy Brother Drew on here. Brother Drew. Also, somebody said Aqua Balls. Aquaria Life. Surf City Cichlids. Lady Di, you want to get up here on the hot spot? Is that what you're saying? Lady Diane. I think that'll be super fun. Yeah, Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fishes. Yeah, I do want to talk to dude. Those are, oh, you're saying those are all SoCal fish keepers. Okay. And Hawaiian Fish Keeper is in Cali, is correct. Steph and George. Who's Steph and George? Steph. Who's Steph? Mexicali, you've been in the Mexicali, you've been in a hot spot? Yes, that's exactly what she's saying. Oh, Steph is Aquaria Life. Oh, George is Aqua Balls. Okay. All right. All right. Steph. George. So wait, are these all SoCal fish keepers or people that y'all want to see in the hotspot? Or both? And Mike want to get down too. Forget you, Mike. You've had your chance. It's over. I was just naming Cali fish keepers, but yeah, they'll be good on the hotspot. Says, ooh. Yeah, Mike, I'm gonna have to have you back up. We're gonna talk about some other stuff though, for sure. Maybe if you watch Fish Fam Viz. You know what, Lady Diane, with that type of talk, you're not gonna be on anything. All right. Now don't you sass me. Do you understand that? Don't you sass me. Have you gotten Father Fish? He's ducking me. No. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think Father Fish is ducking me. I gotta jump into that DM pause. This Daytona thing makes me wish I stayed in Florida. My mom has a house in Ormond Beach. Yeah, that Daytona Beach, that's going to be key for me, man, to get some more connections because I think that mug is going to be jam packed. I'll be able to network and I'll probably have at least 6 months worth of hotspots if once I get down there. Yeah, Mexicali, you've been on my stream. Yep, several times. Yeah, you were hot spotted. I remember putting your face on thumbnail. Cartoon. That's when I was doing cartoon thumbnail faces. Sassy and salty, get it right. Sass away, Lady T. I got you. How about a remix to the ones that's been on the hot spot? Yeah, Garcia. I've got a plan for everybody that's been on the hot spot with a whole nother concept instead of more intriguing questions. So won't be like the burst mode, but definitely it'll be some real funny, humorous answers if it gets the way I wanted to get. I think we can all agree we just don't want to see Funk, not even for his birthday. High five to that, Liquid Zoo. Me on hotspot is too many Libras in the room. Hey, Libra love. You already know what it is. You know what it is. That's gonna be super cool. I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I'm checking out some of these names. Man, God. You see, this is my problem, you guys. Lady Diane, I feel attacked. LOL. I I come here for Drew, not to listen to funk. Right on, Danny. I appreciate you. Speaking of Danny, man, what do you think about us bringing back Real Fish Keeping Genius again, man? I listened to our last ones, man. They were really good. I don't know what happened. I think I got into like a writer's block for a hot second, and then I got into a video block that I've been in for the last 6 months. I've just been doing shorts with voiceovers. I like we got to bring that back. First of all, it was seriously St. Louis. And second of all, I just liked it. I think it was really funny. I think we did really well going back and forth on that. Real fish keeping genius. Yeah, I think we need to do that. Look at these grays, you guys. This is what happens when I don't cut my hair in a while. Look at this. This is horrible. Look at this. I got the Reed what's the Fantastic Four leader's name? The guy? Um is it Reed Richards? Richard Reeves? Reeves? Pirate of the Plastic was hilarious. I wouldn't sass you until I know you. It's just me. I mean, no harm. Oh yeah, Lady Diane is super fun, man. Super fun. Yeah. No, Shamu. No one here attacks anybody, man. This we say a lot of good natured. I'm not sure how good the nature be, but it's all in good humor and good fun. I'm a Libra. Oh, Shamu's a Libra. That's what. That's great people, man. You got to surround yourself with great people, and Libras are the only great people. Jess Rodriguez, what's cracking? What are you, Shamu? Are you October Libra or a dreaded September Libra? Ugh. Oh man. Why did I say that like that? All right, that's enough, man. You've had enough. You suck. Just leave him alone, man. Go to sleep. Sick of you. The Amazing Diver, man. What's crap? Damn, did this just brighten it all the way up? October, thankfully, says, "Hey, October what?" Now you've got to come every week, okay? They're not all like this. Usually I'm on StreamYard doing a bunch of different stuff, but you got to come every week now. Libra love, man. We got to show Libra love all the way. Jazz, man. Do you put pothos in your fish tank? Excuse me, pothos. Yeah, I think a lot of fish keepers put pothos in their fish tank. I just don't happen to have any pothos. I don't like growth. I like everything to stay stagnant as is. I only feed my fish every 4 days. They don't need to get any bigger, you know. I've got plants that are dying. Kind of shut the light off on them for about a week, you know. Sick of growth. I'm just kidding. I just don't have any pothos though. October 17th, that's what's up. I'm October 8th. But astrology is poppycock. Fourth for Lady Diane. Yay. Unless you feed them, unless you clean them, says Amazing Diver Man. Danny. I want to redo some of these tanks, man. I want to redo the order that they're in. I want to put my compressor set somewhere else because they just are not fun to watch. Like the guppies need their own, like the guppy gallery or something like that. I can't believe I have 4 tanks of guppies, man. I just this is baffling to me. I still got a 75 gallon that I've got to get together that has nothing in it right behind me. But these compressor steps in this 40 gallon, I wouldn't mind rehoming them, rehousing them. I could take them to the school and open up me a 40 gallon for the house. This Senegal Bisher is just not growing, man. I don't know what it is. He didn't eat none of these rummy nose like the other ones did to get put in the big tank. I don't know what's up. What's his problem? Or maybe he just doesn't get that big on this. Is he really? I don't know, man. I've got a bunch of issues. Let's see. Me and Duncan share a birthday. Duncan who? Duncan up at Malawi Aquatics. Duncan, he's a Libra also. Good people. You can just tell. So many people are born on the 5th and the 8th. Is there like a holiday or something exactly 9 months before those dates? I don't know. It was, it was like the love in the air. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere had a bunch of balloons and bottles. You know what I'm saying? You know, a whole bunch of stuff sticking out, going in. You feel me? There's a bunch of stuff doing that, like 9 months for the fourths and the eighths. So yeah, yeah. Anybody ever seen All right, no, where's this from? How you guys doing? Uh you see that Prius back there? Well, look, me and a couple of my buddies, we're gonna go up there and make it a guaranteed F shack. That's right. Um, we're talking about a bunch of homeless dudes. We got a dog, old jar of mustard. We're talking about putting some D's and some B's. That's what we're talking about here. You guys are welcome to join. Nah, no thanks. You sure? You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about we're gonna get real mannish in there. We're gonna have talk radio playing as loud as it can go, right in that Prius back there. Hey, is your name Dirty Mike and the boys? How do you know our names? We're cops, idiot. Run for your lives. You turned my Prius into a nightmare. We will get your Prius again. It will happen. Rub your across the car as you go past it. No, not Super Troopers. What the dog doing? Fish Tank Frank, what's cracking? All right, what was that from? Beer Fest? No. Oktoberfest? No. Oh, you guys suck at movies. Fish Tank Frank just came in with the right answer. The rest of you guys suck, which means you guys get the horn that you hate so much. That's a dolphin, though. I have no idea when I was conceived. Mexican, Orange County, either Anaheim. The other guys, yes. Mute. Oh man. Oh, all right. Here, I got another one. All right. Put it in if you know this one. Character. No, I ain't even gonna tell you. I'm just gonna go into it. All right. Wait, how did it start? Oh. Well. If it isn't Kenny Powers in my beautiful athlete Ashley Schaefer's BMW dealership, what can I do for you, Kenny Powers? I was noticing that you got a lovely establishment here. And am I talking to the proprietor of this establishment? Yes, this is my establishment. You're Ashley Schaefer? That's right. That's my name on the front of the building. I expected a woman with the name like Ashley. He was like, well, I love women, so I'll take that as a compliment. Well, take it as you may. I'll take it. Well, fine. Take it as you may. I'm taking it. So this is me taking it. All right. It says, well, I was wondering, in a beautiful establishment like this, you have a caveman twirling a sign around. Actually, that is an orangutan, is what it's supposed to be. Why are you messing with that when you've got grade A genuine pitching power here in Kenny Powers? So I'm thinking that use my name and we go ahead and bring these customers in. So let me get this straight. It must be my lucky day. Not only did Kenny Powers just walk into my beautiful BMW dealership, But now he's asking if he could work with me in my beautiful BMW dealership. Well, I'll tell you what, that's a great day for me. Woo! Woo! He said, well, if we got a deal, the only thing I got to say is this is for all of me, it's just going to cost you a mere $2,000. He was like, I hear you, Kenny Powers. I'm going to give you 100. So you don't want to meet in the middle? I give you $200. Okay, I guess we got a deal. All right. Well, Kenny Powers was going to be matched up with Ashley Schaefer's BMW. Somebody get the monkey out of the front. Oh my God. Fish Tank Frank is at it again. He's bounding down. Oh, not that one. If you know Kenny Powers, you know it's Eastbound and Down. Right. That's right. Oh my God. Hilarious. If you guys haven't seen Eastbound and Down, you guys got to check that out. That is hilarious. Will Ferrell. You got Craig. He's always playing with him. He also played in The Office as the maintenance or the janitorial guy. Who else is in that, man? The whole crew is in there, man. The whole crew, Danny McBride's whole crew. Danny McBride, Will Ferrell, Jason Sudeikis, the whole thing. Oh, the other scene in there that I was laughing at was when he said, Kenny Powers, what are you doing in my lovely Kia dealership? He said, Kias? What you doing selling these idiot vehicles? What happened to your BMW store? He was like, first of all, the Kia is the Mustang of the vehicular world. Something he said. Then he says, he said, I got caught up in some Better Business Bureau bullshit with the BMW. Something about, illegally selling cars without then it had something to do with possible trace amounts of cocaine being found with semi-automatic weapons and trunks. And I don't want to get into it. So now I'm selling these lovely Kias. They are the cheetahs of the road. He said, oh, forget that noise. He said, is that your son right there? Because I want you out of my Kia dealership right now. He's like, yeah, this is my son. He said, Scott, pull your penis out and put it inside of that infant. He said, if you do, Scott, I'm going to bite it off. He said, that was a joke. Scott did not pull it out because he knew immediately when I said it was a joke. What? Dude, Will Ferrell is a fool in that one, man. That was a fool. I feel like that was Danny McBride started to get a bunch more roles. Yeah. Because that was, he was in Pineapple Express. Was that before or after Eastbound and Down? And he was in Heartbreak Kid with what's my boy name? Played in Mystery Men. And Along Came Polly. And a bunch of stuff. What's his name? Crap. His dad played in the Heartbreak Kid with him. His dad was Seinfeld's father in Seinfeld. Ben Stiller. God, dog. Fish Tank. Hey, Fish Tank Frank, I need you here every Monday at 9:00. Just like I need Shamu Aquariums and Clicks images. You guys are really you're ringing the bells here. You're ringing the bells. Yeah, he's definitely on it. Oh man. What was the other one I was watching? Oh man, the one where Will Ferrell was going up against Zach Galifianakis as politicians, and he punched the baby, and then he accidentally punched the dog in the face. That was crazy. Yeah, man. My short term memory sucks. My long term memory sucks too. But if it's something funny, I got it. It stays in there. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Yes. From that's when he had Global Gym. I see that you've taken the smell of a lesser stag. That's Vince Vaughn. I watch everything Vince Vaughn too. That's dodgeball. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was good too. Oh, what about damn, what was that? Oh, what about it's like uh she was like, "You're taking my TV and ruining my life," and kicks him. Hey, hey, are you supposed to kick people, young lady? You're a little girl. Listen, we're taking this TV because your parents couldn't afford it. It's not my fault. It's your parents' fault. They should be able to afford the things that they wanted to give you. But I can tell it's ruining your life. It's rotted out your brain. You're out here kicking people. This is not how you conduct yourself. He says, well, what about what's going to happen when you're in school? And then you start kicking people there, and then you drop out. And then just think about it. Who you gonna have to think? Who you gonna have to thank that I took your TV? I took the very thing that's rotting your brain away. Now you won't drop out of school and become some sort of skanky skeezer on the streets. Now you go to college. You meet a guy in college. You fall in love. Now you become pregnant with child. Right? You would love to have that. Now you've got this bouncing baby boy, baby girl. Doesn't even matter. It's great because it's love. Right? She was like, "You're weird," and walked off. The girl was like 8 years old when he was saying that. Vince Vaughn be breaking stuff down. That was hilarious. If you didn't get it from that quote, that was um uh, when he was Santa Claus's brother. Um was it called the brother of Santa? No, it was Fred Claus. Fred Claus. That was hilarious. They recently greenlit a Dodgeball sequel. All of the original cast. Okay, I'm with it. As long as it's the original class, because they've been doing some remakes and they have been terrible. They remade White Man Can't Jump, sucks. They remade House Party, ugh, ugh. Can we do old Fury or Lassie episodes now? I've never seen movies or TV. Lassie, oh God, no, 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 Lady Diane. We can do Mama's Family. I love Mama's Family. Oh, breakup was that was my next one, Frank. Fish Tank Frank, we're here, man. We are here. Oh, the breakup is my movie. I love that damn movie. Oh my god. I got two albino. Oh, Lady Diane, did you give me some albino plecos? Is this where they came from? Yeah, you gave these to me. I'm trying to figure out where did these plecos pop off from. How many did you give me? Two or three? They don't mess around. They love this little driftwood I got down in here. Seven? No, she didn't. It's not seven. I need some silver dollars in this tank pronto. Two. Okay, there they go. Jasmine Plecos getting big. Some Jazz. The common Plecos get stupid huge, but little bushy nose or the bristle nose Plecos, they don't necessarily get big at all. Yeah, it just depends. Yeah, like some of these little jokers, they get only about like 3 to 5 inches, if that. Rubber lip get 3 inches. Clowns get 4 inches. Yeah, and I got a clown in there that's full size, and I got a rubber lip in here too. Wedding Crashers is an instant classic. Oh my god. When the dude came in there and just had the nude picture of him in there and he decided to take it, oh, that was hilarious. Lady Diane, I'm gonna need you to get on board, okay? Call me later. I'll give you this bootleg website that the students gave me. You can watch whatever you want. It doesn't have a VPN, so just be careful. Excuse me. That's it, you guys. I'm about to get on up out of here, man. Give me a little rest so I can get up in the morning and do all the stuff that I need to do. Hey, thank you all for coming through. Everybody new that came through, I really appreciate you. Hopefully you guys come back. I've got more stuff lined up. This was just kind of a impromptu because I was really kind of late my own self. So thank y'all. Jasmine, hope to see you again Monday, 9 p.m. Shamu Aquarium, hope to see you 9 p.m. Fish Tank Frank, hope to see you 9 p.m. Monday. And everybody else in the Busy Fish chat, I really appreciate you all. And I really want to see you all next week, 9 p.m. Central Time. Signing off, FishyBizzAquatics from St. Louis, Missouri. And always remember that the best stuff is the wet stuff. And the wet stuff is the best stuff. One love, y'all. I'm out.